check. Steven. Every man hesitates. Anyone's here, I would like to extend my deepest apologies. People are here. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? Boom. We are back with another live. How are we all doing? How are we? Eden, Dennis is back. Is what we like to see. Who else have we got? Feel bad for the poor guy in the office next to me, just hearing us lose our shit on a live. But here we go. Charles, Dennis, Azim. Azim's a new name I haven't seen. Kaif, I haven't seen him either. I haven't seen a lot of these people. This is awesome. What's up, John? Faraz is always here. Good to see you. All right, we are here, baby. We are. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We have 6 accounts to give away. I'm no longer giving away points. It's anticlimactic. It's not really that fun. Points, not points, but stream discussion. All right. And there's one more. I need to bring up the wheel spin. We spun it last week, but I don't know what it's called. Oh, that sucks so much. Let's see. 6 is crazy. Hey, feeling good. Voice issue? Let me know if that's true. Let me know. Is you guys hearing a voice issue? I've been fucking around with my mic a little bit, so very low voice. All right, thank you, man. Thank you. Hold on. How is this? Is this better? Let me know. I can kiss the microphone if I have to. A bit low? Nah, thank you. All right, hold on. Tweak this. That's what we're here for. Hey, I never claimed to be a streamer. Let me take my shoes off though. Get the fuck out of here. All right. No, perfect. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, love. All right, say no more. Where are we at? Favorite time of the week? I love it. Same here. 6 is crazy. Winning, voice low. All right, boom. All right, we're back. Let's get into it. So, home tour. My home's a green screen, brother. But, no, we're in the locker room. That's what I call this. I call this the locker room. I'm not a fan of my light either. It's making me orange. Anyway, but deal with that later. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things to talk about, and I think that works perfectly because there's 6 accounts to give away. So I think spot on. We're happy days. Anyone remember? I want home tour. Don't creep me out. I don't know if I want you in my home. I can't lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I do not remember the wheel spinner. Fuck no, all these wheel spinners were... Alright. I don't want to sit here for the next 10 minutes because I was unorganized and find the wheel spinner. I know where I have it. I have it on ChatGPT. That's right. All right. Ultimately, let's just chit chat for 5. I am going to find the wheel spinner. And then, I mean, obviously you guys all want the wheel spinner anyway. But, spin. Well, let's just chat for 5. How's everyone doing? How are we all finding the new week? How's MT5? That's something we've got to talk about. How has MT5 been so far? There you go. Charles, you're already asking the important questions, my friend. Okay, good. How am I? Man, I am good. Under the pump is how I would say it. I'm busy. All right. I had a few outside of the business activities to do last week. So your boy has been juggling a lot, but we're moving in the right direction. That's what I'd like to say. So now things are very good on my end. The other thing is, why complain? Every day above ground is a good day. So no need to ever be complaining about anything is what I'd like to say. Let's just see. How do I... Steve, Jason, Andy. If I do this, Ooh. If you guys are confused, this is what I'm doing. Kind of cooks it here. Alright, it doesn't matter. I think we can use this. And just in case, I don't think I just doxed anything. No, I think we're good. Alright, I apologize in advance. Now, these all suck. Nah. Alright. I don't want to cook this for any of you. I think the one I've just picked is gonna be fine. So, let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, the one I picked is the one I used last week. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, happy days. Oh, it is. It's literally the one I used last week. Cool. Alright, we're fresh. Anyway, enough of me being unorganized, everything like that. What else do we have to talk about? I really like your jawline, buddy. Thank you, bro. I've been trying. I've lost a little bit of weight. Made sure I'm cutting down before summer. So, no, the jawline should be popping. We good. I'm glad to see. MT5 is goated. All right, good. I was expecting, if I'm brutally honest, a few bugs with MT5. But that's just technology. That happens with all tech. That has happened to me a shit ton of times when we launch new stuff on our end. So whether it's dashboard related, things like that, we always run into problems. So I'm very glad that we're finding very little problems early on with MT5. I'm glad it was a pretty smooth launch on your end, because it was a shit show on mine. So I'm glad you all are very happy with the new MT5 launch. Yeah, that's fine. All right, what do we got? 1K subs soon on NLF. Yes, actually, Faraz, that is something I've got to be doing this week. I've spoken with Bard. He's going to do a few YouTube videos on both our channels. So his NLF, and then on his channel as well. And I'm going to be doing, I think I'm going to be recording 3 videos this week that'll go out over the course of October. So, yeah, we'll definitely be getting some more content out on the YouTube for sure. Let's see what else we got. I haven't used it, so I want to know how it's been, but I like Match Trader. Dude, if you like Match Trader, there's a good saying, why change a good thing, or why fix something that's already working, kind of thing. So if you enjoy Match Trader, don't switch. Just keep grinding off Match. Just gonna watch silently while eating. I love that. I do the same thing. What else we got? What's this? Bro, I want your skincare routine. Batman, don't remove comments like that. It's all funny. It's all extra chat. You haven't been to Dubai conference, bro? No, I did not. I actually got like 3 or 4 messages today from people at the Dubai conference, which is fucking cool. All right, put it all aside for a second. I'm 22, so the fact that I'm 22, getting messages from adults in Dubai going, "Hey, I've heard about you. Let's talk." It's fucking cool. It's so cool. Anyway, what else we got? Boom, boom, boom. How much did you lift yesterday? I did not lift a thing other than food into my mouth, friend. I did not go to the gym. I'm a bit ashamed, but let's go. How you get the idea of Next Level Funded? I was one of you guys. I was a day trader. So I was trading crypto, NFT, stuff like that. And then I moved into genuine day trading when I was like 19, 20, something like that. Did it for I day traded for a good 3 years. But I was in the space of trading in cryptocurrency primarily for like 6. Then I just got really bored. I wanted to go into the business side of things. I wanted to work every day. Like, you'll catch me at the moment I wake up on my phone, posting something or doing something, anything. What else we got? I help you to reach 1K members. Do you mean subscribers? Let me know. Which business is more profitable, Forex broker or prop firms? I have no idea how much a Forex broker makes, so I can't give you the answer. I guess it all comes down to scaling. I would love to know how much the top guys in the prop firm industry are making profit-wise, and I'd love to compare that to the top Forex broker, but I don't know. When are you coming on live with Bard? In-person live won't be for another couple months. I have got it written down to go to Dubai and meet Bard over there, so we can do some potential office shopping and looking at setting up NLF officially in Dubai down the track. But whether we do a stream together like this and we're both on behind a camera, that could be something we do very soon. I've been talking about that with him. How much did it cost us to start? I love the fact I'm in this industry because that's a question no one would answer, I don't think. I think a lot of other firm owners wouldn't answer that. I can give you the answer though. I think I spent between 13 and 14,000 US dollars for our first month of operations. That's roughly how much we spent. It's a lot more now. A lot more now. How long have you been trading? I just answered that. Gold View, I cannot give you the answer to that now. Do you trade now or are you full-time businessman? Full-time in business. I haven't touched the chart in like 6 months. I am primarily running the business. Bard does what he does, but primarily it's me. So I'm the one that does. I'm all on business now. We need to collab. Let me know, who am I collabing with? Who do you want me to collab with? Do an interview with Bard. Faraz, tell me more. If I did an interview with Bard, what would you want me to ask him? What would you want to see in the interview? How long did it take you for you to become profitable? 2.5 years, I'd say. I was going to say 2, but no, it's probably more like 2.5 years. What is the last one? I also want to start my own business, but my family don't think I can do it. All right, I'm going to answer that question, and then I'm going to move into some more prop firm related stuff, and then I will go back and answer other stuff. This is something, how do I say this? Always listen to your parents. Your parents will always have your best interest at heart, so listen to your parents. But sometimes you're going to do things in life that no one else will believe in you in. Whether it's starting content, starting a business, a clothing brand, whatever it may be, going to the gym, wanting to be a bodybuilder, wanting to be this or that. No one else will see your vision, including your family. But if it's one of those things that you genuinely believe with all of your heart that you want to do it or whatever, that is the time that I do promote going against your parents. Because again, especially a mum, your mother is someone that is there to nurture you, take care of you, make sure you're safe. So a business, well, it's risky. You can lose money, you can lose time, you can get stressed, all that sort of stuff. So all in all, your mum is probably going to give you more pushback, I would say statistically, than both your parents. And understand and appreciate from where her angle is. But also understand that if you genuinely believe there is something out there you want to do, that might be a bit risky, but if it pays off, you'll be far more fulfilled that you went and took the chance or took the risk than if you never took the chance or never went after it, and then you get left with this even more burdening hope, more of a burden, which is, I never took the risk to begin with. And I've always said this about me personally, I would always rather take the risk and be dead broke at 40, but go, you know what? I'm in some dark alleyway with no money, but I took every opportunity I have, than to never take a risk at all. That's my spiel on families and what they think about business. All right. Crazy Kiko, you're the last person that I have read up to. So I'm going to read your message in like 5 minutes, bro. Let me just rip into some stuff here. This is something that I think all of you should know. So I'm going to remove the face cam overlay. Remove the... it's this one. Which one? This one. Bah! Look at that. Oh, my green screen is it's showing. That's so... No, thank you. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. All right. Let's get into it. This is... I'm going to remove the banner so you guys can see... Yeah, that's fine. Everything up here is fine. I'm going to remove the banner so you can see my URL. nextlevelfunder.com. That's what it says there. So this is the main website, as we all know. You scroll down. We got 5 account options. We will get into the competition account. We'll talk about this in a moment. But 1, 2, 3, instant, and comp. Now, if you checked out or you keep up with the NLF X page or any of our social media, you will have seen this. Special accounts are active. They've been active this whole month. So the past 10 days or past 7 days of the month, they have been active. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, how does that make any sense? How are they active, but they're not on the main website? Wagwan. Same exact website, as everyone can see. Nothing's changed. except 1, 2, 3s, 20s, and 50s are both available. Now, the only difference, this part of the URL. So I'm saying that directly to all of you. So if any of you this month want to potentially buy 20 for 20 or 50 for 50, unless we choose to put it back on the home page, we are leaving it as a separate page altogether. But for you guys to access it, it is as simple as typing in /special-accounts, and it'll take you to the same exact website. So I thought I would just share that with all of you, because that ultimately is why they've been active but not active, if that makes sense. That's number one. Now, as always, we've got to discuss it for 2 minutes. We always do this. BOGO, 50% off any accounts, plus you get a 20K if you pass or you make your first payout. And then you've obviously got 35% off all the other instant funding accounts as well. And this ultimately is probably a better deal than this. Although you're getting an extra 15% off, you've just got to get one payout on an instant funding account and you get 30K in accounts as well. So I'm just going to leave that there. But you know how these streams work. We always got to do it. I've always got to talk about it. Not much more to say here for the 50s and the 20 for 20s. I will obviously probably talk about all of this. That's actually really bad because that is not true. It's dash special accounts, as we all know. But ultimately, I have to talk about these as well. Okay, people are talking in chat, so that's great. Now, for all my giveaway merchants, for all of you guys out there that are begging me for giveaways all the time and never want to spend and support NLF with your own money, that is okay, because we're doing a 5x10K giveaway. All right, so to celebrate MT5, 5x10K giveaway. And this was posted on the 4th. So this was posted 3 days ago. So you get 4 days to enter. Now don't fear, all right, the 10.3K, as much as that's how many people have seen this, all right, your second job is to repost. We've only got 385 entrants. So your chances of winning are 5 out of 385. So it's not bad. It's not bad. But again, we are giving away accounts all day, every day. Like I said, we're giving away 6 accounts in this stream alone. But there is always opportunity that if you don't want to spend your own money and you don't want to support me and the firm and what we're doing, we always give other ways and other opportunities to make an impact. So jump on the NLF YouTube, NLFX page as well. I try to get it out onto the Instagram every other day too. But all in all, it is there for you to enter. Now, I want to talk about this. You're probably very confused by what's on my screen. All right? I had to crop this. I had to make sure that no other extra information of any of our customers is... Apologies. I just got broken. Before I continue with what I was just about to talk about, I beg... to answer for anyone in the stream that wants to know, I have no children. Every stream, I get asked the question, how many kids do I have? I have no children. Not yet. So one day I will have 10. But right now, unfortunately, I have 0. So for anyone else that happens to want to know how many kids I have, 0 right now. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So last week, we launched the competition accounts, as you can see here. All right. First place obviously takes home a year's TradingView subscription and a 50K account. Second place takes home a 50 as well, but only a $100 voucher. Third, fourth, and fifth obviously get the 20, 10, and 5. And it obviously drops as more people enter. Only 15 bucks. I thought relatively cheap. Everyone loves the 20 for 20. So if we can price it slightly under 20 for 20, it should be pretty fair. That was the idea all in all. Now, like I said, if we go back here, this has been live for a week. So whoever these two are, as long as they don't blow the account, one of them's getting a year's TradingView subscription and a 50K, and the other guy is getting a 50K and a $100 voucher. So, all in all, as long as these two guys right here don't blow their account, they're taking home first place and second place. So what I'm saying to you is, if you are still interested in the competition, I don't believe we're going to run another competition now. This is the second one. There's still 5 more weeks, so I'll still hold out a little bit of hope and a bit of time. But right now, this is the second competition NLF has ever ran, and now this is the second time that everyone's asked for it, and then once we've launched it, very little people actually have gone for it. Not complaining at all. This is us just learning about whether or not competitions are something people actually want or say they want. So, to give an insider, how many of you are actually in this stream? There's 29 concurrent people, so there's only 29 people here in the stream today, which is good. So for the 30 of you that are actually watching, I doubt half of you will end up even going off this stream to buy an account. So what I'm saying is, your chances of winning a 50k account, which is like a year's TradingView subscription, the $5.99 is for the subscription. So you're walking away with like 800, 850 worth of value for 15 bucks. This one, same thing. I think it's around $400 in terms of value, and so on and so forth. So all in all, what I'm saying, I don't believe I think we'll probably push on our Instagram and our Twitter and stuff about the competition, get more people involved. But ultimately, it's not like it's going to be every day we're pushing people to get involved. So the chances are pretty low of not walking away with something. So for the 30 of you here, you're welcome. We're going to talk about this. No, we'll spin the wheel. I'm going to read 3 things that are about to happen. 3? Which one do we do? I think we do this way. 3 things that are about to happen. I'm going to read the chat, just catch up with everyone. I'm going to do a giveaway, and then I'm going to talk about Bard's stream, because someone just asked in the chat just then to do a giveaway, and it has prompted me to remember about the conversation I had with Bard this morning, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about it. Because I'm unimpressed. I'm unimpressed with our community. I can't lie. But we'll get into it in just a sec. So let me just run through everything for the last sort of 5 minutes or so, and we'll go from there. All right, what do we got? Nice jawline. I read through that. Just gonna watch and eat. I saw that. To buy. How did I get the idea of NLF? I was day trading beforehand, so I just started NLF as the first business that made the most sense. Subscribe. Agreed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not subscribed, if you have not liked the video, go ahead and do that. Show some love. It is free. I give free accounts to get back free validation from my community. I'm talking shit. What do we got? Answered. Does instant account having problems to be issued on MT5? Crazy Kiko, I believe that is true, actually. I believe we are potentially having a little bit of a issue with MT5 and instant accounts. I will deep dive that straight after the stream. I have that actually written down in my to-do list to do. So straight after the stream, that is one of the things I will be doing. What assets do I trade? I was trading GBP USD. That was the final asset I traded right before I stopped trading entirely. Do chart strategies work? Yeah, I feel like most people use charts. I feel like that's one of the most charts, in my opinion, work more than indicators. But I don't know what else you would use. If you don't use charts and you aren't using indicators, are you trading fundamentals? Are you going off news? How are you trading if it's not charting? That's why I'm not giving up, boss, because I'm a man and I have to do everything for my mother because she's the only woman who cares for me. Otherwise, I don't care about myself. Let's break that down. Brother, first thing is always care about yourself. Love yourself, all right? If no one else is going to love you, you got to be there to love yourself. And then, yeah, take some risks. Don't tell your mother everything. We're going to leave that there. That's a big rant. We won't get into that. What's up? Factual Visions. What's going on, my friend? Charles Gaming as well. What's happening? What do we got? W Deals. Batman, why are we deleting this guy's messages? These aren't even bad messages. These are These are fine messages. Yeah, I don't know why they're getting deleted. Trading has changed my life, and I'm seeing NLF moving crazy. I'm really proud of you guys. Keep it up. I'm forever here. Thank you, my boy. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate that. Like I said, daily consistency will always outperform 1 or 2 big wins. Absolutely. 10 is good. 10. That's way too small. Oh my gosh, so many messages have been deleted. What is happening? All right, NLF to the moon. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I did the first like, Hazim. Well done. Sub and like. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. How much have NLF has paid till now? All right. Do you mean in payouts? How much has NLF done in terms of payouts? I assume that's what you mean. And if that is the question, I think we've done over $25,000, I believe. I think we've paid. Just to be conservative, I think we're around about 20,000. I don't want to lie and say we've done more than what we have. So let's be conservative. I think we're nearing around that $20,000 mark. That's how much we've done in payouts. Bro, just think a 10% drawdown in 2 steps would really help traders like us a lot. I agree. We did have it at 10% for a while, and I do think we're considering either going back to it or at the very least adding the account option type of adding 2% as a potential account add-on. Abhishek, I will spin when we're ready. Appreciate your love for your mother, 100%. All right, your mother is everything. Or tell your mum. All right, if all of you have an iPhone, text your mum, tell her you love her. When are you doing traders interview who are successful with NLF? The interviews right now have been put on hold because the thing is, a lot of our traders are international and they're not English first speakers, which is not a problem at all in terms of everything else. But when it comes to interviews, obviously a very important thing is being able to understand the interview. So we're just making sure, it's not as high as a priority task as a few other things are at the moment, and B, we want to make sure that it's a palatable watch. All right, if I am interviewing a guy that is successful, has gotten multiple payouts from us, things like that, but when we go to speak to him on the interview, he's really struggling to sort of communicate and say what he's trying to say, well, then everyone's sort of losing. I may not understand him. He may not get across his point exactly how he wants. The viewer may not understand it. So we're just making sure that the people we interview make the most sense. Faraz, we have Match Trader and we just implemented MT5 3 or 4 days ago. Asking for more trading platforms is nuts. But I think we will add one more down the track. All right, it's between, do we want to become a trade locker firm that has that one, or do we want to go more down the professional? Not to say trade locker is not professional, by the way, anyone from trade locker who's watching, but there's that option, or do we want to go more down the path of C Trader, DX Trade, that kind of platform? So that's something we will think about, but we will worry about that as time goes on. We've just added MT5. I think we'll leave it at that for a little bit. Are you planning to increase leverage on accounts soon? No, that absolutely not. I have never once thought about increasing leverage, and that's not that I'm against it. It's just because I've never really had complaints about it or anyone ask about it. It could be something we do. What else? What's like the last two? Whoa, what is that? Hold on. All right, let me stay weird because the weird guys are the ones that are getting the money. True. All right, let me read this out loud. Looks like recent response from community hasn't impressed you, bro. Things take time and everyone has their own battles to fight around. Competition response is poor for sure. Yeah, I mean, look, regardless of what happens with the competition, it's not a major loss on our end, all right? One thing I have learned running a prop firm is some things that people ask for aren't also things people will pay for. So we've had many times, I remember asking the community once about what discount do you guys want to see? So I'm giving you guys an opportunity to save money personally So if you're planning on buying a 20K, ask for a 20K discount. If you're planning on buying a 50K, vote for that. The community voted on a discount, and I think we had maybe 2 sales that week of that specific code. Everything else sort of maintained and was fine, but that specific code did not move. So I am learning that sometimes the NLF community, what they may want and what they may actually take action with are not the same things. And we'll leave it there for a moment because I have been babbling for the past 30 minutes. Let's spin, shall we? So I'm going to send it in here. Fill out the form, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat as well. And then we'll go from there in maybe 5 minutes or so. But go do your thing. All right. Tajaz, not a bad 14 responses. All right, I believe there's like 30 of you in here. Yeah, there is. I will wait another minute or so for Az answered my statement for him. Tajaz, not a bad mark. As much as you could buy a 50K instant, and if you got a payout, you get a 10K and a 20K. Obviously, that's not 50. Potentially something like that is coming. Right? I just hopped off a call with the ads team tonight, and let's just say a new deal or offer for you guys is currently being built as we speak. So that is what is in the works. Now, I think it is about NLF to the moon, Batman to the sun. That's golden. All right, 27 responses. There's 30 of you in here. 29. I think there's one more. So I'll just copy and paste these now. And then if there's anyone... Oh, 30. There we go. Happy days. I don't want names. I want Discord names. Full names. I don't want to dox anyone. Let's do this. Boys, the fuck. Sorry, gentlemen. Oh, 33 responses. Lovely. All right. There should be 33 people. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Can you guys see this? Colors. Yay. All right. There is 33 people in this. Oh, my shit is lagging. Oh, we have 35 responses, so it's really awkward. All right, let me pull these last 2. Just so everyone has a fair... There's 37 now. So everyone has a fair go, because I know for a fact people are going to jump into the chat straight after and complain they were not involved. So, 36 entrants. Who are we? I think that's everyone. It is. All right. This wheel does not give me good hopes. This is pretty buggy from what I am seeing. But we're going to make the most, see if this works. So, 29 views, 37 responses, dead. Shut up, Batman. I swear there's more people, but let's hope. Anyway, ultimately, Tajaz, if that's the actual case, from what I can see on the YouTube, there was 30. Actually, that's a great point. At our very peak, there was only 33 people here. So someone's finessing the system a little bit. We're going to have to figure that out another way. This is what we'll do. We'll spin this wheel, and then we'll go from there. So we'll do the 2 5Ks to begin with, and then we'll go from there after. Oh, this wheel sucks ass. This wheel is terrible. Alright, whatever. We'll deal with this wheel for this round. Alright, and then we'll revert to our old faithful wheel to begin with. Ciao, ciao. Better Brilliant. Well done. I do not know who that is in our Discord, but that could also mean that we have a brand new person watching the stream. So I'm here for that. All right, let's roll. Second 5K going down. Abson _FX. I don't know Abson either, but that's fine. I'm very happy to have Abson here. Abson, bless, love, massive dubs. All right, we're only gonna do 2 spins today. I'm feeling. I think because you've all been here while I've talked for the past 35 minutes. So we're only gonna do 2 spins today. So we're gonna do the third 5K now. Then next spin, we're gonna do a 5K and 2 10Ks. So only 2 spins today. So let's run it up. How about that? Who's winning the last 5K? Let me see. All right, Pro Trader 28. Well done, my friend. Very anticlimactic, I can't lie. My wheel spins today. Pretty boring. But it's all good. Let me bring back the wheel of names. And then I have a bit of a rant to get in with you guys. But we'll talk about it in a moment. So, all up, I've removed the last one. Let me quickly read the chat. And then we'll go from there. What we have gone back to Old Faithful. That means the wheel will be buggy. But that is okay. Now, I have to talk about this. But we'll get into that in just a moment. And I have to talk about Bard's stream. So let me read the chat, talk about Bard's stream, and then talk about Cora Pay for a little bit. Then I'll run back through everything one more time. We'll chat a little bit more stuff. And then we will ultimately go and do the final spins of the stream. So let me read through the chat really quick and we'll go from there. Biggest payout in NLF. I could be lying. I could very much be lying, but I believe it's like 1,750. I don't want to say I'm lying. I believe we paid someone that out like the other day, but that's off the top of my head. We definitely have been getting a lot more $1,000 payments recently, or payouts recently, which has been fucking cool to see. That's proper money. Anything below, say 300, I look at and go, that should be reinvestment money. You should go buy another account with that and then trade 2 or 3 accounts. Anything over 1,000, I look at that as like life money. That's whether you want to put that in savings or invest it or trade off a personal account. That's some pretty decent money. You get a couple accounts like that going, paying out that much, you're doing quite well. What do we got? Boom. Hey, add my name. Am I included in the giveaway? Cheaters everywhere. There's always cheaters. Add me. Where's my name? Gentlemen, when I do, how do I say this? When I do the Google form, I give you like 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm saying this now. If you are late, if you roll in and don't spam the chat going, where's my name? It's pinned in the top of the chat. It's put in the chat. I give you like 4 minutes to fill it out. I give everyone fair time. So if you're spamming, add me, I'm sorry. You're late. You dragged it. All right, watch the stream. I'm not gonna be too tough with it, but that's it. The boss's spin is broken. I know. Am I from Australia? Yes. Melbourne, Australia. Right down the bottom. Just above Tasmania. 1765 highest payout. Thank you, Faraz. I'm sharing my sweaty armpit with everyone. Nice. What's it called? Faraz, I'm impressed. I've definitely got my eye on you as whether it's a mod of some sort. You know your source, so it's good. Glad I saw the Google form right away. There you go. It's a simple task, all right? I feel like I make the job quite easy giving you the Google form. All you got to do is fill it out. So don't spam me with admin and shit. It's crazy work. Now, obviously, actually, no, sorry. I was going to talk about Bard's stream first. Now, make this make sense to me, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not having a crack here at any of you. I'm just having a discussion. Make this make sense. There were 2 main reasons we brought Bard on to NLF to begin with. Number 1 was his following, of course. He's got a very good asset there by having over 60,000 followers on Instagram. I think it was 20,000 at the time on TikTok and stuff like that. So that's why we brought him on as number 1. Was because he was obviously going to bring the firm a lot of attention, which was really good, and he did his job quite well. Number 2, and just as important, because I spent a long time working on making sure that it was true. But Bard is genuinely a profitable trader. I unfortunately do not actually have the screenshot myself. I will quickly try to pull up his Instagram to see if he's posted it in the past 24 hours. But ultimately, Bard, I know for a fact, no, he hasn't posted on his story, unfortunately. Bard, since the beginning of the year, on his personal trading account, has done 43,000, 43, 44, 42 to 44, somewhere in that range. I know it was definitely low 40s, 42 or 43,000 US dollars in profit since the beginning of the year. And he posted that photo showing his equity curve go up. So more than likely, if he continues to adjust his risk, he will probably end up doing more likely 200,000 USD in profit, unless he just absolutely loses his mind. Where I'm going with that is the reason we brought Bard in, more than just his social media and his following, was because of his level of understanding and experience in the market. Now, I'm not here to give you trading advice. I've made that very clear recently. I don't trade. I haven't traded in months. All right. So I don't like to pull up the charts. I don't like to try to talk to you about trading or things like that, because that would be wrong of me to try to give you advice from someone who hasn't traded the markets in months and tell you what to do. It's terrible. Bard, on the other hand, I watch the clips. I get to see the final versions of all the stream clips before they get posted to the Instagram and social media. Him and I were talking about 2 or 3 clips, and he was saying to me, a couple members from his Discord took the exact trade he mentioned on our NLF live streams and earned like $1,000 of profit. So that's what I'm saying to you guys. My last conversation with Bard was, dude, I've been getting like 18 or 20 concurrent viewers on my streams. And he used to be the guy that was getting 45 concurrent viewers a stream, and I was the guy getting 20 or something like that. Now it's flipped. Now he's getting like 20 viewers a stream. No one's really asking him questions. Everyone rolls into my stream, the guy who's not an influencer or anything, and I don't talk about trading. All I'm here to do is talk about the firm. I get it. I'm a good-looking guy, but there's no reason I should have this much attention compared to Bard. So what I'm saying here is, Bard's not getting asked a lot of questions. He's still going to rock up every week to stream. But from me to you guys, when it comes to talking about the firm and talking about trading as a topic, but not trading specifically, I know how many of you guys blow accounts. I see it all. Right? I'm on the dashboard every day, multiple times a day. So I know how many people blow accounts, how many people are passing, how many people are getting payouts, and so on. And I can promise you that less than 80 or less than 20% of everyone in this chat is not funded. I actually don't know. So, I mean, that's a guess. But I would like to very much assume that less than 20% of this chat is funded. So from me to you, from everyone in this stream, if you are not funded, and we love your action. Hey, that's fair enough, Faraz. I appreciate that. But ultimately, if you are not funded, Bard's stream is the place to be. If you are serious about trading and so on and so forth, you should be going to Bard's stream and you should be asking that guy as many questions as you can. I want you to make this clear. I am, as someone said before, are you a trader or a businessman, or you'll mix of both? Now I'm all business. When I get into a room with a guy I know is making a couple $100,000 a month or is worth a couple $1 million, God forbid if you think I'm leaving that room without biting his ear off. I'm asking as many questions as I can. I'm listening to every answer he gives me. I am writing down everything they have to say. That's me personally. But I don't trade anymore, so I don't really care what Bard tells me about trading. But for you guys who are trading all day, every day, that is your way. You're trying to make money and get out of the game. You should be rolling into him and you should be asking him questions every other second. That is my rant and my advice to all of you guys, especially the ones in this stream that are not funded. Bard is there to give you the advice. Bard is there to teach you. I would take more advantage and I'd show a little more gratitude. I feel like you guys are grateful. I just want to see you guys ask and take advantage of the opportunities we are providing here. All right. Worth gaming higher. I wish the withdrawal process is quicker so we don't have to keep waiting and unable to continue trading. I fully understand that. We do try to get all payouts done within 48 hours. I do want to also make it clear that with the payouts these days, we are a little bit more monotonous, I guess, or what's the word? We're a little bit more attentive with your account, meaning we do check on a much deeper level now. Are all the rules being followed? Is everything done to standard? So on and so forth. So there is a little bit more time now spent than there was with payouts. When we had a few less rules, things were a little bit more loose. Well, we'd obviously just open your account, check one or two things, whatever needed to be checked, and then we made the payout. Now, there is a little bit more work that goes into payouts, same as KYC as well, or passing of your account. So please, make sure you know our rules, make sure you're following them to a T, because we do enforce them. Any idea of bringing monthly trading competitions? Not monthly to Jazz, but 6 weeks, yes. All right, 6 weeks, it's right here. This goes from the 1st of October until the 15th of November. So if you want your chance to win an account from us or a year TradingView subscription, $15. I think that's more than enough said. End goal is whoever ends with the most profit on their account will walk away with one of these prizes. Obviously, whoever has the most profit will take home first place, so on and so forth, to answer the competition question. Now, CorePay. What a very pretty screen I'm showing you, other than the name. But just to get everyone's attention, CorePay. Last week, and this will be a 2-part little rant before we go into our final spin. Last week, one of you guys mentioned, I believe it was called TazzaPay and CorePay as well. Now, this is purely for my Nigerians out there. Or I think this would work for, I guess, the whole of Africa, but I definitely know this is very specifically used by a lot of Nigerians. This will be coming to NLF very, very soon. I'm in the final stages of setting it up. So for all my Nigerians that want to start paying off their own local card instead of crypto or anything like that, that opportunity is now coming to you. And the reason I say this is a part 1 of 2 is because there's not a whole lot to talk about with CorePay. I mean, you all know that it's a payment processor. If you don't know, that is exactly what it is. It's just a way we take payment now, so all of our Nigerians can use their own personal card. But 2 part of it, we weren't going to add CorePay. We weren't going to add TazzaPay, like a Nigerian payment processor. The reason why we did it was because you guys asked for it. And I think I said this to someone the other day as well. A big reason NLF has grown so drastically is not due to me. It is not due to the team or anything like that. A very big portion of NLF's success has come from us shutting up and listening to you guys. Now, there is a time and place where we choose to not listen, like discounts, promo codes, certain things like that. But when it comes to things like this, that will make your life easier, so having a calendar on the dashboard, that was an NLF member who suggested that, and we added it. CorePay, a way for you guys to make payments that way. The currency options on the website. So we not only do we have now we have Indian. This isn't currency, obviously this is language, but we now have multiple different ways of languages on the website. We now also have multiple different ways of seeing the currency you will be paying in the checkout stage as well. So all in all, what I'm saying is CorePay is coming to NLF, and then number 2 is feel free to make suggestions. Worst case we're going to say is no, we can't do it, but best case is I want you guys to know I listen to all of you. All right. Like I said, if it doesn't make sense or you're asking for me to give away 1 million funded accounts, of course not. But genuine good suggestions that are coming from a place of wanting to see the firm succeed and improve and be better for everyone, we always take them on board. So that's my rant pretty much. All right. Let me read this out. We'll chat for 5. We'll wrap up the stream. And then I need to see if Steve has done his job, because there may or may not be a potential flash sale going down after stream. Now, Wagwan, my only boss, Rasta, my friend. every week, bro. I'm glad to have you here, Kato. I'm glad you're here. Who else have we got? Pro tip: never miss Bard's stream. Batman, you couldn't have said it better than how I said it. I also want to give away account on Bard stream too. There you go, bro. Good stuff. Good stuff. Bard, I have all. If we want to revert back to the Bard conversation from a second ago as well, I have told Bard to start giving away a few more accounts. So if you want some extra chances to win some accounts, I have told Bard to send it out. Why is subscriber not increasing? Let him not increase. If you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. We ain't beggars around here. All right, we're decision makers. All right. All right, let's do this. To make sure no one misses their opportunity to... Oh, I opened the same one twice, lol. All right. To make sure no one misses the opportunity to enter into this wheel spin, I need to see if Steve has done his job. So whilst I'm checking that, to make sure I can announce the flash sale potentially, fill out this link, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the last one going. 2 10Ks and a 5K. Let's run it up. Let me just suss out if Steve is doing his thing. All right. Where is it? No, he hasn't. Okay. Steven, do your job. Nope, wrong one. Hello, friends. All right, back to the locker room. All right, bro. Any thoughts on making 1K accounts or 10 USD? Probably not. Definitely not for MT5. That'll just make us lose money. Because there is costs per account. So it does cost money to actually open an account. So that's why we don't really do 10 for 10s or anything like that anymore. And then 1,000, maybe. I think if we, here's the caveat. So if you want me to make $1,000, say, account sizes or 2.5Ks again, or anything like that, the caveat is all the pricing needs to increase, because obviously a 1K and a 2.5K need to make sense in purchasing them compared to buying a 5K. So for instance, if a 5K account is $10, then a 2.5K account should be $6, because that means it's more appealing to buy a 5K otherwise than it is to buy a 2.5K, because you buy 2 2s, it's $12. If you buy one 5K, it's $10. So hopefully that makes sense. If we ever make like a 1K account, understand that everything A is going to cost a lot more. Like there's a give and take there. So yeah, that's me just being straight, honest, and straightforward with you guys. No point for giveaway. Steve, need to get on it. Facts. Hello, boss. How are you doing? Oh, look at that. Everyone knows the time of the week that I do the ending of the stream. The whole time I thought it was real. I know. I told you this isn't real. It's a green screen. Bro can change houses in seconds, for real. I can do what I want. Look at this shit. This guy. Anyway. I'm just talking shit. No. 2K for $2. 2K or $2. No, nuts. All right. Let me run up this wheel. Gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a problem with the giveaway sheets. People are taking advantage. People are taking advantage of the Gentlemen, people are taking advantage. Okay. We have a problem with our forms. there is 48 form submissions, and there has been no more than 36 people in our stream. So we have cheaters. And I don't stand for cheaters. So we're going to do this the right way. All right? Gentlemen, you're going to bear with me for 2 minutes. And in that 2-minute period, I'm going to make a 100% off coupon code. I'm going to allow 3 people to purchase with the code. And it is going to be for 10K accounts. That is how we're going to do it. I believe. I don't know if I believe, actually. I think there's a lot more things that need to be thought about with that. No. I'm thinking too much. We're going to go back to the manual way of doing things. This is how we're going to do it. Yeah, 49 responses. What frauds. For you out there that have tried to join in multiple times, we're going to use Discord server. Manado, tell me more. How can I do this on Discord? No. All right. We're going to do this we're going to, exactly, Dennis, what step? We don't ever do one step, so it didn't make sense. We're going to do this the traditional way, ladies and gentlemen. And the traditional way is we're going to, Manado, confirm using Discord username. That's the problem, is there's Discord spin. Tell me more about this Discord spin. How do I do a Discord spin? How do I do a Discord spin? Discord. Okay. Okay. If I have to add a bot, it's gonna take too long. For the OGs, are you ready? I'm gonna start spamming out some names, and we're gonna do this the right way. All right. 3, 2, 1. Azim, Pro Trader, Dennis, Lloyd, Andre, Arjun, Hassan, Rashika, Eden, Ibtism, Dennis, K, Charles. Okay, these names aren't perfect, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the point. YouTube Gilly, Joshua, Rahul. Hi, Rahul. I don't actually know Rahul. I just know a kid named Rahul. Kiko, Ayush, Papa, Manado, Paul the cat. That's funny. Abhishek, Thomas. You don't have to send in your actual Discord names. That's fine. I'll just do it after. Papa is done. Am I missing anyone? I've just typed in your YouTube names. That's 25 people. Cave. Done. There's no one in here. Oh. Joy Quant. Nice. I think that's everyone. Whoever says, bro, add me. Say please, brother. That feels very demanding. I'm about to give you something for free. You could at least say please. How about that? I think we did pretty well. I can't lie. I appreciate everyone's patience with me. Because this just cooked it. I think that's everyone. You're down here, Manurio. Agent Bunny. Oh, Bunny's here. Bunny and Bunny, Arifs. Alright, this is becoming a bit cooked now. VXX. I think that's everyone. That's everyone that I can see. That's 37 names. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this, shall we? Let me remove my face cam overlay. Let me remove the backdrop. And let's run this up. So, hello you. If you spam me again, I will remove you. You're right here. Now, for the 5K, Who's winning? Also, if I land on you, just send your Discord name in chat. Bunny, that is Agent Bunny. I know this. Agent Bunny for the 5K. So Agent Bunny, send in your name. Let me add the extra ones in. Calmera. Azim is in. Are you a programmer? I think you are after seeing your typing speed. No, I'm a retard. I'm kidding. I'm actually a genius. Steven. All right. Let's do 2 more. For the 10Ks now. Bunny, Agent Bunny, I need you to send in. Yeah, where is Agent Bunny? Someone tell me. Now, while we're waiting on Agent Bunny to send in her Discord name. Stephen, I just added you here. Hawking, let's go. For the 10K. Who is winning the 10K? No, wait, it's actually Stephen. No, it's not. Tough. Vidhan Gupta. Well done, my friend. So Agent Bunny, who is yet to respond. Vidhan Gupta, I see you, Mr. Orange logo in the chat. All right, Vidhan, send your Discord name in, my friend. If you want your account, you got to send in your Discord name. Agent Bunny, the same thing goes for you. All right, final 10K account. Oh, did he? Where is Agent Bunny? Oh, here we are. Agent Bunny, I no longer need to spam you. Agent Bunny replied. Gupta, Vidhan Gupta, I need your thing. Otherwise, no account for you. I won. Where should I send in Discord? You send me your Discord name, Vidhan. Oh, spiking. All right. I'll add spiking as well. Ladies and gentlemen, for the final 10K account to be given away today, we've given away 4 5Ks. Vidhan or strange_1238 has won the first 5K. So, for the final 10K account, who is walking home with it? Let the wheel decide. Best of luck and happy trading, my friends. Boom! Rastafari, spin the blood clot wheel. Who is getting account? John Ralph. John Ralph. I don't know who John Ralph is, but John Ralph, send me your Discord name and well done. I cannot wait to see you trading with NLF. Good on you, my friend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for everyone watching the stream, we gave away 2 10K accounts. John Ralph, send me in your Discord name, please, my good friend, and we will sort that out for you. Competition, no one is joining, which means if you want your chance to win one of these rewards for $15 or 24,000 Nigerian Naira, you know where to be. Now, if you want to buy a 20K for $20 account or a 50 for 50, these are live only on the Next Level Funded / you guys can't actually see this, the Next Level Funded / special dash accounts website. It's not on the main one. And the final things, as we all know, BOGO, 20 for 20, and the giveaway are all live right now on our social media. So, John Ralph, I will wait for your Discord name. Apollo, what a name. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been another blessed stream. I've gotten to hang out with every single one of you again, and I cannot wait to see you for the future weeks. If you want your chance to win some accounts, Bart is streaming on Thursday. I will be putting all the info out into the Discord later in the week. All right. I appreciate you all. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay well, be happy, and I'll see you next week.